Okay, so now Tulsidas ji has started Ramayana. That we saw. We are on the road. Last one now we saw was 46. Tulsidas ji very nicely also, you see, after giving all the metaphors and prostrations and salutations, all pranams to everybody, and asking again and again the blessings of Bhagavan Sri Ram, and asking that all the saints and sages don't be angry with me for writing this Ramcharitmanas in this Ramayana story in Prakrit language, in village language, and describing his own journey of dipping into the Manas lake and then becoming a poet. And from his heart, the Sarayu Nadi is flowing out as this great poetry. All of that over and over. Now finally he starts telling the story of this Ramayana. It's a long, long preface. 45 dohas multiplied by about 5 chopais. 5, 25, 520 and 222, 225 chopais after, and 45 dohas, almost 300 verses. That's half a Gita. See, half of Bhagavad Gita almost gone there, isn't it? So, now he has started this most wonderful katha. And then, 46 actually. Multiply, so it's 300, more than 300 or whatever. So now what is the question he asked? Ram Kavana, that's just before 46. Prabhu Puchau Tohi, who is this Ram? Ek Ram Avadesa Kumara. There is one Ram in Awadh, Puri, in the Ayodhya. And Chinakara Charita Vidita Samsara, who the whole world knows about. Nari Biraha Dukhulehu Allaheu Apara. He lost his wife and he had limitless sorrow. Bhayauro Ravana Mara. He got angry and killed Ravan. That's not true, eh? Bharadwaj Muni is asking to Yajnavalkya, Jagbalik. Bharadwaj Muni is asking to Jagbalik, that great sage. Two great sages. You'll see how it unfolds there very nicely. Prabhu soi Ram ki aparako jahi japata tripurari. Is it this that same Ram on whom Tripurari, Lord Shiva, meditates? The same Ram who was crying? Satyatham Sarvagya. You are Satyadham means the abode of truth. And Sarvagya, you know everything. Sarvagnya. Sarvagnya is Sarvagya. Kahu Vibeku Vichari. You tell me, after having thought about it, Bharadwaj asked this Yajnavalkya, Jagbalik. Now from there we have to see. Right? It's where we reached last night. Right? Okay. जैसे मिटे मोर भ्रम भारी कहु सो कथा नाथ विस्तारी जागबलिक बोले मुस्काई तुमई विदित रघुपति प्रभुताई राम भगत तुम मन क्रम बानी सुनै राम गुण गोड़ा कीन्हु प्रश्न मनु अति मोरा कीन्हु प्रश्न मनहु अति मोरा तात सुनहु सादर मनु लाए कहु राम कै कथा सुहाई कथा सुहाई महामोह महिषे सुबिला साला राम कथा कालिका राम कालिका राम कथा कालिका कराला राम कथा शशि किरण समाना संत चकोर करहि जहि पाना ऐसे संशय कीन्हि भवानी महादेव तब कहाँ बखानी कहु सुमति अनुहारी अब उमा शंभु संवाद भयउ समय जहि हेतु जहि सुनु मुनि मिटि विषाद सुनु मुनि मिटि विषाद सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन जैसे मिटे मोर भ्रम भारी कहु सो कथा नाथ विस्तारी. This is the last line of Bharadwaj Muni. He said, you tell me that katha vistar roop se in detail. Vistar, see, he wants to hear in detail now also. And Tulsidas, he doesn't like anything more than this. Bharadwaj Muni wants to hear in detail. Vistar katha. Kaho so not. Vistar katha. Then, why? Because it will more brahma bhari mite. It will remove my great and preponderating delusion which has taken over my mind. Overwhelming delusion which has taken over my mind. So when you tell me that katha, it will remove this. Oh, now jag balik. Jag balik bole musukai. Jag balik, Yajnavalkya, he smiled. He gave a big smile. You Muni, it means to say, no, that smile. You Muni, you too chalak. Chalak means? How is a chalak in English? Clever, clever, clever. He too clever. You too clever. Jag balik bole musukai. He's smiling at that. You know when you say, smile at somebody because they're too clever? Like that kind of smile. Tumhahi vidita Raghupati prabhutai. The greatness of Raghupati, all his glories and everything about Raghupati, you know already. You're just asking me, right? You too chalak. You too smart. In Trinidad language, in Trinidad we don't say it's clever. We say you too smart. Like that. Same meaning. Chalak. You're too smart. You know already, but you're asking. Like that. Rama Bhagat Tuma Mana Krama Bani, in body, speech and mind, in thought, word and deed. You are a devotee of Ram, Ram Bhagat. You're a devotee of Ram, you Bharadwaj Muni. Chaturai tumhari mai jani, I know your trick. You know already, who is a greater devotee of Ram than you? But you're asking me about Ram. Chaturai, your cleverness, I know. You're too smart in Trinidad language. Chahu sunay Ram guna gura. You just want to hear Ram Katha. That is all. But that is true also. Because we've seen here so many verses before that Rama Bhaktas, devotees of Ram, what else do they want? They don't want anything else. Keen hihu prasna manahu ati murha. You are asking this question as though you really are deluded and you don't know anything. You just ask that question like that, pretending that you don't know anything. Now, if somebody asks some chalak question like that, right? Then the next thing, Jagabalik will say, you already know. So he has a thirst to hear Ram Katha, even though he knows everything already, right? But the wonderful thing about Ram Katha is when somebody's personality is already saturated with Ram Katha, right? Not only he has a thirst to listen, but he also has a thirst to tell. So Jagabalik doesn't object to telling now also. No, you know, I'm not going to tell. You know everything. While he's telling, he's chalak, he's happy in his heart because he's getting an opportunity now to tell. So you see, in one chopai, he wraps up that whole thing. 1.5 chopai, he wraps up, you too chalak. Like that. But immediately after 1.5 chopai, he himself starts telling no. Because he's, what a great opportunity for me. Because what else is there in this world for Santa Mahatma Log like that, right? He comes to Prayag on Tirat, walking like our Tapovanji Maharaj. When we were reading. See how good it is to read the life of Tapovanji Maharaj, and you'll get a real live example of all of this. So when he comes, Jagabalik comes to Triveni, to Prayag, takes snan in that Kartik Snan time, and Rishi Muni and they're all discussing and all, and one Muni asked him, okay, tell Ram Katha, what other thing is there important in this world to do? If he goes back wherever he goes, what he'll do? You see, only people, we have things waiting there to do, We say, oh, no, I have to go back there. You get this done, that done, the other thing, no. But Santa Mahatma, what he has to go back to do where? So now he gets an opportunity to revel in Ram Katha there. He is also very happy for that. So immediately after telling him he's chalak and this and that, you only want to hear, immediately he said, Tat, sunahu, you listen. You listen now. He seizes the opportunity immediately to tell. My dear, listen. Sunahu. Quickly he gets him, before he changes his mind, Before he changes this, Bharadwaj Muni changes his mind. Okay. Yes, that is true. You are right. I already know. Don't tell then. No. Before he quickly says, start Sunahu. Sunahu, you listen. Sadar manalai. Two nice words. See, whenever Tulsidashi says this Sunahu. Sunahu, you listen. Whenever he tells, he'll always tell how also. What bhav we should listen with. This is Sadar. Sadar means great, sa-adar. Sadar means sa-adar. With great reverence and respect, you listen. And the bhakti tradition, not reverence and respect for the Vakta, but reverence and respect for the Katha, which the Vakta is going to tell. Sadar, with great reverence and respect, you listen. No? Manulai, with great attention of mind. Presence of mind. Kahu Ram ke Katha, so hi, I'm going to tell this most beautiful Ram Katha. Quickly, he didn't object to anything and all that. Quickly, he's going to tell now. Then, and he gives a most wonderful, see, this is symbolism of Ramayana is given in Ramayana only. Symbolism of Ramayana is given in Ramayana only. This is the most wonderful thing about Ramayana. All the symbolism is given right here. You have to study the whole thing from cover to cover. All the symbolism will be given. Otherwise, people go and make up symbolism, you know. They don't no need. Tulsidas himself was given. Look here, see. Mahamo Mahishe Subilasa Ram Katha Kalika Karala. What is it? Ram Katha Kalika Karala. See this great delusion, great moha, which is vilasa, which is there, waxing in everybody's mind. Delusion. That is Mahishasura. Not a symbolism or not. The great delusion which has taken over everybody's mind, that is Mahishasura. And this Ram Katha is Kalika Karala, that terrible Kali, incarnation of Parvati, that terrible looking Kali, to kill that Mahishasura. So now see, you leave out the two, you leave out Mahishasura and you leave out Kali. We have Moha, and this Ram Katha will remove this Moha. That is it. So the symbolism of Mahishasura and Kali is given also in the Ramayana. Wonderfully, all symbolism and everything is given here. Tulsidas himself tells it that. Mahishasura represents Moha. Valmiki, Ved Vyasji gives, symbolism for so many things also in his Adhyatma Ramayana. Vaitarani Nadim Trishnam. When we say about Vaitarani Nadi, that everybody have to go and cross that river, say there and all that. He said that is Trishna. All this thirst. Here, if we cannot cross over this whole big horde of thirst that is there in our heart, we will cross over Vaitarani Nadi there. This is all symbolic language, he tells. Vaitarani Nadi is the strong gust of craving which is there, which we are talking about now in Bhaja Govinda. So like that in Churari Shastras, all the symbolism and everything is given. So he said, now you listen, I'm going to tell. And this Ram Katha Sasikirana Samana. This Ram Katha is Sasikirana, means the rays of the moon. And Sant Chakor Karahijjahi Pana. Sant Mahatma Log, they're like that Chakor, that partridge who looks at that moon. That Chakor loves that moon, will not look anywhere. So now he's explaining what just transpired. Jagabalik is just explaining what just transpired. How Ram Katha is Shashi Kirana, the rays of the moon. How you call rays? Beam, moon, yeah, beam, correct. Beam. So the beam, the moon beam. What the beams of the moon? Moonbeams. So Ram Katha is the moonbeams. And this Chakor, all Santa Mahatma, they look. And so he, by giving this line, he said, look, you and I, we are like this Chakor only. You want to hear and I want to tell. And then, in another occasion, if Jagabalik gets an opportunity to hear, he will just hear. Not that he wants to tell and not hear. Whatever the occasion demands, to Kahata Sunat, Tulsidas uses this phrase, we have seen this phrase many times. Kahata Sunat, to say and to listen, both. They like either one. So now, one gets an opportunity to listen and one gets an opportunity to tell. Because they are both like Chakor. That is the idea. ऐसे संशय कीन भवानी Mahadev तब कहा बखानी. This very same doubt Bhavani had, and Bhagwan Shankar told her this Ramayana. With doubt, same doubt you just told. That Ram is this Ram? That Ram who Lord Shiva meditates on? Ram, by whose name he gives moksha to everybody in Kashi. That Ram is this Ram who's crying, who lost his wife? Same doubt. Jagbalik tells to Bharadwaj Muni, as though Bharadwaj Muni doesn't know, but he knows. But now both of them will revel in this katha once more. Kahahu so mati anuhari abha umasambhu sambad. Now, according to my own mental capacity, intellectual capacity, I am going to tell that same samvad, dialogue between Sambhu, Umasambhu. Umasambhu means Parvati ji and Lord Shiva. That's samvad. Because she went to Lord Shiva with the same doubt. Same doubt. We'll see just now. It will come. Because he's going to tell that story. I'm going to tell that dialogue between Lord Shiva and Parvati. So now, Yajnavalkya is telling the whole story to Bharadwaj Muni. But which story is telling? The same story which Lord Shiva told to Uma. Which Kagvashundi heard and is telling to Garud. Bhayau samay jahi hetu jahi sunu muni mitihi bishad. O Muni, listen to the time and the occasion and cause and what gave rise to this whole story. The time and place and everything and what gave rise to the story and all. You listen to it, Sunu Muni, and after listening, mitihi bishad, remove your sorrow. No sorrow. He playing along with the game. Playing along. And remove your sorrow. Remove your... Now, what is this story now? See. Jagabalik is going to now tell to Bharadwaj Muni that dialogue which took place between Lord Shiva and Parvati. But how did it arise? See how it arose now. Very, very famous portion of Ramayana. Most people start Ramayana from here only. The reason being, because the Ramayana has its genesis in Lord Shiva. So from here, from this line, it starts telling about Lord Shiva and Parvati, that dialogue. So most people will start from here. It's a very famous line. Then, एक बार त्रेता जुग माही शंभु गए कुंभज ऋषि पाही संग सती जग जननी भवानी पूजे ऋषि अखिलेश्वर जानी राम कथा मुनि बर्ज बखानी सुनि महेश परम सुख मानी सुनि महेश परम सुख मानी ऋषि पूछी हरि भगति सुहाई कही शंभु अधिकारी पाई कहत सुनत रघुपति गुण गाथा कछु दिन तहाँ रहे गिरिनाथा मुनि सन विदा मागी त्रिपुरारी चले भवन संग दक्ष कुमारी चले भवन संग दक्ष कुमारी तेई अवसर भंजन महिवारा हरि रघुवंश लीन अवतारा पिता बचन तजि राज उदासी दंडक बन विचरत अविनाशी हृदय विचारत जात हर कई विधि दर्शन होई गुप्त रूप अवतरे ओ प्रभु गए जान सब कोई जय जान सब कोई सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। एक बार त्रेता जुग माही शंभु गए कुंभज ऋषि पाही। What a nice line. Once in Treta Yuga, Bhagwan Shiva went to Kumbhaja Rishi. Kumbhaja Rishi is Agastya Muni. I have told you this before. We have seen. Agastya Muni, he was born in a pot. Kumbha, pot. This is called Kumbhaja Rishi. Kumbhaja means, Ja means Janma. Janma is Janma took place in a pot. Kumbha. So Kumbhaja. Like Jalaja. Jalaja is what? Lotus, born in water. Jalaja. Lotus, like that. That Ja, everywhere it comes. Ja. So it means born. So, Shambhu gaye Kumbhaja Rishi pahi. Shambhu went to Kumbhaja Rishi. I went to see Tulsidasji's presentation. This passage is very nice. Very famous passage. Bhagwan Shankar went to Kumbhaja Rishi. When? Treta Yuga once, long ago. Sanga Sati Jagat-janani Bhavani. Sati was also there with him. Now there is no mention that Lord Shiva told the Sati, please come along with me. Tulsidas just says, Sanga Sati Jagat-janani Bhavani. But he very nicely, Sanga Sati Jagat-janani Bhavani, the mother of the universe herself went along also with Lord Shiva. We don't know how. Nothing is told how. Whether she said, Prabhu, can I come? Or Prabhu said, Sati, are you coming? We don't know. Nothing is told. It just says that Sati went along with Lord Shiva. Pay attention to all of that. Everything will be coming back again and again. The story will get very involved. And you wanted Ramayana to start now? Story will get very involved now. Puje Rishi Akhileshwara Jani. The Rishi, Kumbhaja Rishi, worshipped Lord Shiva, knowing him to be the Lord of the whole universe. Akhileshwara Jani, understanding him to be Lord of all the universe. The Rishi, Puje, he worshipped Lord Shiva. Then Ram Katha Muni Barja Bakhani Suni Mahesa Parama Sukumani. And the Rishi told all of Ram Katha to him. Ram Katha Muni Barja Bakhani. Lord Shiva requested, it is said, Lord Shiva requested this Kumbhaja Rishi, Agastya Muni, please tell Ram Katha. And the Rishi told whole of Ram Katha, but there is no mention to Tulsidas. Ram Katha Muni Barja Bakhani Suni Mahesa Parama Sukumani. And Lord Shiva heard this Ram Katha from the Muni, and he was happy. His heart fluttered with joy. Then Rishi Puchi Hari Bhagati Suhai. After the Rishi told Ram Katha to Lord Shiva, Then the Rishi asked Lord Shiva about bhakti to Bhagwan. And then Bhagwan, Shiva, told about bhakti. So he told Ram Katha and he told about bhakti to Hari, Hari Bhakti. Kahata Sunata. I told you just now, na? One telling and one listening. And then they switched. One telling and one listening. Suni Mahesa Param Sukumani Rishi Puchi Hari Bhagati Suhai Kai Sambu Adhikari Pai. And Bhagwan Shiva, knowing that he is Adhikari, Agastya Muni is Adhikari, Kumbhaja Rishi is Adhikari, means the fit recipient to hear this Hari Bhakti, love and devotion for Hari. He told Kahi Sambu means he told everything. Lord Shiva told. Then Kahata Sunata Raghupati Gunagatha. In this way, one telling about Ram Katha and one telling about devotion to Ram. Kahata Sunata. One telling, one listening, and then switching. Then what happened? Raghupati Gunagatha, all the glories of Ram. Kachudin Tahar Raher Girinatha. Girinatha means Lord Shiva. Kachudin Tahar Rahe. For some days he stayed there like this, in bliss, listening to Ram Katha or telling Ram devotion to Ram. He stayed there. Then Munisana Bida Magi Tripurari. Then he asked for permission from the Rishi. The Lord is asking for permission. Munisana Bida Magi Tripurari. Tripurari asked for permission from Agastya Muni, Kumbhaja Rishi, to leave Bida. Can I go? Oh dear Rishi. Oh dear sage. Shri Muni is so wonderful also. Bhagavan has come to his home. He will not want him to go. Bhagavan has to ask for permission to go. Chale Bhavana Sangadat Chakumari. He left. Sangadat Chakumari. In the introduction, she was described as Sangasati Jagajanani Bhavani. She came as the mother of the universe, but lives as the daughter of Daksha. I mean, when she is leaving, see Tulsidaji's presentation. When she is coming, she is Jagat Janani, the mother of the universe. When she is leaving, she leaves as Daksha Kumari, the daughter of Daksha. The daughter of Daksha, Prajapati. Daksha was the son of Brahmaji. And in between this, she comes as Jagat Janani and she leaves as Daksha Kumari. There, what was told? Hari Bhakti was told. Ram Katha was told. So the Ram Katha transformed her from Jagat Janani to Daksha Kumari. Now that is trouble. That spells trouble. Something is going to happen there now. The idea is, and I told you when we, no, you see, that's why it's so important that you study Tattva Bodha. Because in Tattva Bodha, we saw that Manaschai, what is that? Manasaha Devata Chandrama. We saw, na? Then Buddhehe Devata. Buddhehe Devata? Brahmaji. There. That's why you keep your notes in your head also. Chittasya Devata? Vasudeva. Who is Vishnu? I told you Vishnu. Huh? Right. So, Buddhi Devata? Brahma. Brahmaji is father of Daksha. And Daksha Prajapati is father of Sati. And I told you in that parampara, in that sampradaya, what is important? Rationality and logic. Shraddha is not there. And so, Daksha was a very, very arrogant and insulting type of person. In fact, Daksha, we'll see just now, did not want to see even the shadow of Lord Shiva. He is his enemy. This is the Lord of Akhileshwara, who we just saw. Daksha did not want to see even his shadow. Like that. And what a terrible thing. And he's married to his daughter. That is his father-in-law. So really the problem is not mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. The problem is from that time, the problem is father-in-law and son-in-law. Anyway. So, she came as Jagat Janani, mother of the universe, wife of Lord Shiva, but she left as the daughter of Daksha. It means this is Ramcharitamanas brought in her mind. I mean, this Ram Katha which she heard from Kumbhaja Rishi, this brought not clarification to her mind, but doubt to her mind, because the intellect was not satisfied. The intellect was not satisfied, because the intellect is not accompanied with Shraddha. It's a pure rationalism only. Now, a lot of things will have to be tied up here. In beginning, we saw Bhavani Shankaro Vande Shraddha Vishwasa Rupinau Yabhyam Vinana Pashyanti Siddha Swantastham Ishwaram. There I told you, we saw in that beginning, Bhavani Shankaro Vande Udaya Shraddha and Vishwas. And this will come on later. Shraddha and Vishwas, who is Bhavani and Shankar, they have to get married. Parvati and Shankar, they have to get married in this Ramayana before Ram and Sita can get married. So all that sort of symbolism you'll have to think, Why Tulsidas ji made it in such a way that the wedding of Shiva and Parvati has to take place first, and then the wedding of Rama and Sita. When this is Ramayana, this is not Shivayan. Isn't it? This is Ramayana. So why this wedding has to take place first? It is connected with this thing? No, let us just continue. Just keep that in mind. That is connected. And connected to that verse and this part here, and later on. This story continues now. Now see. She left as Daksha Kumari. Tehi avas. Now, after listening to this katha of Ram from Kumbhaja Rishi and also telling Ram Bhakti to Kumbhaja Rishi, Lord Shiva left with Daksha Kumari, daughter of Daksha. Now story changes. What is it? Tehi avasar. On that same occasion, at that same time, Tehi avasar, Bhanjana Mahi Bhara Hari Raghuvansa Leena Avatara. That Hari, Bhagavan, Lord Vishnu, he had taken avatar in Raghuvans, in the dynasty of the Raghus. He had taken avatar. For what? Bhanjana Mahi Bhara, to remove the burden of the earth. Bhagavan had taken avatar in Raghuvamsh. Then, what next? Pita Bachana Taji Raj Udasi. Giving up his father's words. What a strong thing, eh? Bhagavan Sri Ram gave up his, not father's words, gave up the kingdom to fulfill his father's words. Gave up the kingdom to fulfill his father's words. He left the kingdom what do you call it? Fatherless. He left the kingdom fatherless. This Taji word could be used on both sides, the daily Dipanyaya. So let me tell you now. Taji word is coming in. Taji means dropped. Now what? Father told Ram, you forget this Kaikai and take this kingdom. So he dropped the father's word and left the kingdom. Or he didn't drop the father's word, he dropped the kingdom to fulfill the father's word. Either way that can go. Taji word, daily Dipanyaya coming in the middle. Which translation is given in this book? He renounced renounced kingdom. But that can go two ways. Because he didn't follow his father's word. Im Rishi, Vasishta Muni told also, Bharat also. Bharat also did the same thing. Not Rishi, what do you call it? Our Lakshmana. Don't worry, you will become king, you stay here. No. And father, in Lord Shiva, we'll see there, Janakji Maharaj, Dasharathji Maharaj, he prays to Lord Shiva for Ram to not hold on to his promise. He prayed to Lord, please turn his mind and make him drop my words. Like that. All things will happen, they will see. So, Taji word can come on both sides. Dandaka bana bicharata abhinasi. And then he went to the forest, Dandakaranya. That Avinashi Lord, imperishable Lord. Then, Hridaya bicharat jat ura kehi bidhi darsan hoi. Now Lord Shiva starts the. See, this is, please understand what is going on here. This is contemporary things happening. The same time when Lord Shiva went to Kumbhaja Rishi to hear Ram Katha, it was the same time that Rama had taken avatar, and now he left the kingdom and he has gone to the forest. While Lord Shiva was returning back to Kailash, Rama was going to the forest. Rama was there in forest. So he's telling, Pita bachana taji raja udasi dandaka bana bicharata avinasi hridaya bicharata jat hara. When Lord Shiva Hara was going back, he was thinking in his mind again and again, Kevidis darsana hoi. What plan can I come up with to go and get darshan of that Ram? Because now he's in forest. What plan can I come up with? Then Gupta Rupa avatareu Prabhu Gaye Jan Sabuk Koi. Now he has taken avatar secretly. Gupta Roop. He's taken avatar secretly. So if I go there, then the secret will be, in Trinidad language, it's Marco Boss. Correct? Means everybody will know. Lord Shiva came to the forest to see this Ram. Everybody will know that Lord Vishnu has taken avatar. And Gupta Roop, that avatar was taken secretly. Why? Nobody was supposed to know. Why? Because Ravana had gotten boon from Brahmaji. Ravan, Kumbhakarna and Vibhishan. They had done long tapas. That story will also come. Ravan had gotten that boon that he will not be killed by anybody except man or monkey. So Bhagavan came in man roop, form of man. He took a Manuj avatar to kill this Ravan. So Gupta, in other words, his lordliness had to be Gupta. Gupta means hidden. His lordliness had to be hidden. Majesty had to be hidden. So therefore Gupta Rupa, you see. Gupta Rupa avatareu Prabhu Gaye Jan Sabakoi. Everybody will know. And then in a Sortha, he said, Sankara uta athi chobhu Sati na janahi maram soi Tulsi darsan lobhu Man darulochan lalchi Syavar Ramachandra ki jai Pavan Sut Hanuman ki jai Umapati Mahadev ki jai Bolo bhai sab santan ki jai. This is very nice surtha. Suddenly, while Doha is left and Surta comes, that means that Tulsi Daji is giving some sort of hint, of something. He says, Sankar ur ati chob. In his heart, there was a great tumult. In his heart, there was great consternation, if you want, whatever. In Lord Shiva's heart. Why? There, Manadaru, in the last line here, his mind was afraid to go and get darshan of Ram because he will reveal that secret. But Lochana lalachi, but his eyes were greedy. The mind was afraid, but the eyes were greedy. And Tulsi Dasji says, Tulsi darasana lobh. Lord Shiva had greed for getting, see, globe word is used, right? Greed for the getting darshan of Ram. Lord Shiva had that. Greed means, in a nice type of greed, means thirst for getting darshan of Ram. And Tulsi Dasji is telling the story in all of this now, and the thirst for, in Lord Shiva's heart for getting darshan of Ram, but Tulsi Dasji sticks his own name inside it. Meaning to say what? I also have that same thirst to get that. He's telling another story, but sticks his name inside that thing. And now, very interesting line there. Sati na janahi maramusoi. But Sati did not know any of this. Sati knew none of it. Now look here. What does it mean? Sati knew none of what? What was going on in Bhagwan Shankar's mind. Right? So that is one interpretation. See, he says, Sati did not know any of this. What did give any of what? She could not comprehend the mystery. Now, which mystery? Means which is going on in Lord Shiva's heart. He has this thirst for getting darshan of Ram. That means that's one. Sati did not know that Bhagwan was there in Gupta Roop. That's another thing. And if Sati did not know that Bhagwan was there in Gupta Roop, and she just listened to Ram Katha from Kumbhaj Rishi, that means what? That means she was not listening. She only went there. Other thing is, not only not listening, it means at some point she listened, and then without Shraddha, that intellect had questions, the buddhi had doubt, and no Shraddha is there. The buddhi had doubt, and then turned off, because if you are listening and you say, I think it's not making sense, then what you do? Turned off. So when that second meaning comes, actually, this is the second meaning which is taken. She did not know the mystery of Rama taking avatar in Raghuvamsha for the slaying of Ram. But you just heard whole Ram Katha, you should have known. And the Gupta Rupa and all that means she switched off. So she was there present in body, but not in mind. Now, we should all be in love with Sati, Because Sati is all of us, We should be in love with Sati. But this journey of Sati is a wonderful journey from here. And we'll see how that exactly is the journey that all of us should follow. It's a wonderful thing. Now see what will happen. It will take some time, but it's going to happen sooner or later. Now next one. रावण मरण मनुज कर जाचा प्रभु विधि वचन की न चह साचा जो नहीं जाऊ रहै पछितावा करत विचारो न बनत बनावा ए विधि गए चोच बस ईसा तेई समय जाय दस सीसा, लीन नीच मारीच ही संगा, भयउ तुरत सोई कपट कुरंगा, करि छलु मूर हरि वैदेही, प्रभु प्रभाव तस विदित न तेहि, मृग बदि बंधु सहित हरि आए, आश्रम देखि नयन जल छाए, बिरह बिकल नर इव रघुराई, खोजत विपिन फिरत दो भाई, कबहु जोग वियोग न जाके, देखा प्रगत बिरह दुख ताके, अति विचित्र रघुपति चरित, जानहि परम सुजान, जे मति मंद विमोह बस, हृदय धरई कछुआन, हृदय धरई कछुआन, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। रावण मरन मनुज कर जाचा, प्रभु विधि बचन कीन चहत साचा। Ravan harassed Jacha. Jacha means Yacha. Yacha means he asked. Yach means to ask in Sanskrit. He asked, who? Ravan Maran Manuja Kara Jacha. He had asked Bhagwan Brahmaji himself. For what? Manuja Maran, to die at the hand of a man or monkey. That will come. We'll see those exact lines. Then Prabhu Vidhi Bachanu Keen Sacha. Bhagwan Vishnu wanted to make Brahmaji's words true. Means to fulfill Brahmaji's words. See how wonderful. How the relationship between these gods and all, so nice. Brahmaji gave the word, but Bhagwan Vishnu want to make those words come true. It's a wonderful thing. Like Rama wants to make the words of his father come true. That's why Raghukula Riti Sadachali Ai Prana Jai Baru Bachana Jai. In this Raghu dynasty, the very example which is given there is their life will go, but they will not give up their words. So here Bhagwan Vishnu wanted to fulfill the words of Brahmaji, to make sure that Brahmaji's words do not go unfulfilled. So he took avatar now. Ravan had wanted to die only at the hands of a man. And Brahmaji, when he gave that boon, he said, you will have to die and everybody has to die. First Ravan did not want to die. But everybody has to die. Okay, Prabhu, then let me die at the hands of a man or animal. So Ravan knew there was no man or animal who was stronger than him. He thought. That Hanumanji himself was stronger. He came in animal form. Lord Shiva. So anyway, Jau nahi jau, rahai pachitawa, and Lord Shiva is thinking, if I don't go and get that darshan, while all of this is going on, if I don't get that darshan now, I will regret later on, Karata bicharuna banata banawa. But even though he thought and thought, he could not come up with any plan or any solution or any ruse. He could not come up with anything. How to get this darshan of Ram? I can't go and reveal his secret. In this way, he went into deep thought, and his mind was agitated also. And while he was thinking about all of this, now the story here of Rama is still going on. Dasasisa means Ravan. Ravan went there, 10-headed Ravan. Then Dasasisa. Lina Nicha Maricha his Sangha, and taking the help of his Nicha Marich is given. Nich means low. Taking the help of this low Marich. Bhaya Utturata Soi Kapata Kuranga. He became quickly a false golden dare. Then Kari Chalumur Hari Vaidehi, and deceiving Sitaji, this Ravan kidnapped her. Listen, which story will come in detail as we go, when we reach down there. So this is what was going on at the time when Lord Shiva was thinking, I should go and get darshan of this Ram. Then what happened? Prabhu Prabhavatasa Viditanatehi. This Ravan came and kidnapped this Sitaji, not knowing the greatness of Ram, that is Ram. Prabhu Prabhavatasa Vidita Natehi did not know the greatness of Ram. Coming there and stealing away Sitaji. Mriga Badi Bandhu Sahita Hari Aye, and along with his brother Lakshmana, they went and killed that Mriga, which was Marich, that day. And they came back to the ashram. Ashramudekhi Nayana Jala Chaye. And when he saw this ashram bereft of Sitaji, Ashramadekhi Janaki Hina. That verse is a nice verse, will come there. Bhagwan. Bhagwan became so disturbed. Bhikal Jasa Prakretadina. Like some ordinary man, Bhagwan cried that line. So here also it's a Ashramadekhi Nayana Jala Chaye. His eyes filled up with tears, seeing the ashram bereft of Sitaji. Biraha Bikala Nara Ivara Kurai. And that is important word. He became distraught. He became so disturbed seeing the ashram bereft of Sitaji. Nara Iva, like an ordinary man. Kojata Bipina Pirata Do Bhai. And now two of them went looking for Sitaji in this whole forest. Now Tulsidashi pauses. Of course, remember, Jagabalika is telling this to Bharadwaj. But Tulsidaji is telling to all Santa Mahatma Log. So he says, but both of them pause. All of them pause. And remember, Lord Shiva is telling about himself to Parvati ji. All this, What is the comment now? The comment is, Kavahu joga biyoga na jake, dekha pragata biraha dukutake. That one who doesn't know yoga and viyog, because Bhagwan is limitless, infinite. And in infinite, can you take this piece of space and join it to this piece of space? Can you take this piece of space away from this piece of space? How? Oh, try. Yog, bringing them together, or biyog, separating two pieces of space, or bringing together two pieces of anything finite, or separating two pieces of anything finite. That language also cannot arise. That is the meaning of that. Kabahu joga biyoga na jake. For whom there is never any yoga or biyog, coming together or going apart, dekha pragata biraha dukutake. He can have sorrow. And that was a show of sorrow. Ati Vichitra Raghupati Charita, supremely amazing. Mind-blowing is this Raghupati Charita, the story of Ram, or the glories of Ram. It's hard to figure out. Ati Vichitra, Janahi Marama Sujan, only the wise ones know these mysteries of Ram. Je Matimanda Bimohabasa Doho Zua Matimanda and Hua Mohabasa. Matimanda means dull-witted, and Mohabasa means taken over by delusion. Those people, Hridaya Dharahi Kachuan, they understand something else. Those who are deluded and who are dull-witted, they understand something else, not truly what Ram Katha is, not truly what the nature of Ram is. They understand anything. Like that. Okay. One more portion will do? Two more? Let's see. There. Sambhu samay te hi Ram hi dekha उपजा ही अति हर्ष विशेषा भरी लोचन छवि सिंधु निहारी कुसमय जानि न दीन चिन्हारी जय सच्चिदानंद जग पावन जय सच्चिद आनंद जग पावन अस कही चले मनोजन सावन चले जात शिव सती समेता पुनि पुनि पुलकत कृपा निकेता सती सुदशा शंभु के देखी उर उपजा संदेह विशेषी शंकरु जगवंद्य जगदीशा सुर नर मुनि सब नावत सीसा जिन नृप सुत ही कीन पर नामा कही सच्चिदानंद परधामा भये मगन छवि जासु बिलोकी अजहु प्रीति उर रहती न रोकी ब्रह्म जो व्यापक बिरज अज अकल अनीय अभेद सो की देह धरी होई नर जाहि न जानत वेद वेद सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. We'll see it tomorrow. That is a long section. Bhagwan Shankar was thinking of something. He'll get darshan. He will get darshan. We'll see. Okay. Tomorrow another group has to go.